Hello everybody, I'm TychoCelchuuu and welcome to the NSL Summer Cup number 1 Division A match between Saunamen and Duplex. This is a set of 4 matches and this is match 1. We are on Natural Selection 2's Vale map. Aliens start down in cargo, Marines of course start up in control, and we have a 2-3 split for Marines, 3 of them from the Saunamen heading to the left, 2 of them from the Saunamen heading to the right, and the Aliens doing a fair amount of splitting up themselves. Swak going to Quick Gorge in double while 2 Skulks head right, and where'd the other Skulks go? They're dead. They died already on the left because I was busy saying words instead of paying attention. So Swak is going to be in big trouble if Malga can't come in and clean up Tain and Wee, and that's probably not going to happen because Tain and Wee are going to be on guard. Now they're already set up in double. They're good to go, and the Aliens are going to have a tough time coming in. Now we get all the Skulks. We got an Enzyme coming in. These Skulks are able to bite super fast. Tain is able to take down Malga with his pistol, but Skulks clean it up. Nice job there. So the question is, do the Marines want to chill out in C12 and get this thing up, or do they want to come in and put some pressure on Aliens in double before they're all healed up? The answer is they're hanging out in C12. Lipa building, Valda covering the hallway. These Skulks are going to have some issues getting past Valda, but Beta coming from behind. Lipa's not going to fall for that, but there's so many Skulks that they might have no choice but to fall for it, in the sense that they fall dead, not in the sense that they fall for the ambush, because they won't fall for the ambush because they know the ambush is coming. Looks like a Parasite tried to go in. I don't think it hit. Nice damage there on Beta. Meanwhile, Aliens harassing on the left. Llama doing a real good job, pretty much on his own, it seems like, holding down the left-hand side. But now there's 2 Skulks over there, both biting on the res tower in the north. You can tell if you look at the mini-map. I won't do that for you. Now they're heading down to the Marine base. We have 2 Skulk, Wob and Felix chewing on the Marine base. Marines out of position, not going to be able to get there fast enough. Tain and Wee down here all playing catch butt with the Skulk. Hopsu hops out of the command station. This might be really ugly. Marines are now booking it back to base. Can Llama take down these Skulks in the base? No, Llama is fucked. So this might be a quick win for Duplex. They take down the IP. They're not going to be able to get back in this command station. They can't drop another command station. We have 2 Marines coming in from control. Naga is getting ready. Tain running out with his axe, it looked like. And here comes Tain, not going to be able to clean up 3 Skulks on his own, maybe even with Wee, but 1 Skulk down. 2 Skulks down. Command station really getting low. Tain has to get in close to clean Phoenix out. Wow, it does clean Phoenix out. This is still going to be really hard for the Marines. Look at this command station. You can hear the epic music playing, the oh shit we're dead music. We have 2 Marines left alive, and they're both now in base. So we and Lipa... Where did Tain go? Did I misidentify Wee or Lipa as Tain? Okay, whatever. We have, the IP back up, so Saunamen from the brink of defeat have maybe pulled this back. They need to weld this thing, so they're going to need an armory. There's the armory for you. There's a second IP to make sure that stuff doesn't have to get in. Meanwhile, Aliens are using this not to go for the death blow. It's very interesting. Duplex is not pushing this and trying to take the game, which they could very well maybe have done, given that command center is at 9%. But Duplex is not going for the jugular. They are just going to clear the Marines off. They're going to Enzyme Beta so that he can bite this down. They've cleaned out C12. They're even going for the power. This is how you know that the Aliens feel secure in their map dominance for now, that the Marines are not going to be coming back for a while. Normally you would never bother biting down this power node, especially when you know the Marines are going to have bot welders, at least 1 person to weld up the command station, because it's not going to take too long to weld up the power node. But in this case, they've got so much time. They're like, there's not much to bite on. Let's just get this node down. They've also set up bright and early and double, but only 3 extractors total for the Aliens. So Marines down to 3 harvesters, or no, I got that backwards. The Marines get harvesters, the Aliens get extract. Whatever it is that sucks resources out of the ground and pumps it straight into the nice little bank where they get to spend it on stuff. Whatever it is that those things. The Marines have 3 and the Aliens have 3. So, oh, nice. Wee catching Wob, but Wob hiding behind something. What was... I guess this corner provided him enough cover that he was just able to scooch back in. So, yeah, Marines and Aliens sort of hit the reset button on this game. Saunamen, I'm really surprised they pulled that one out. Duplex just didn't want to risk... they want to go for the easy pick-off, which is just clearing the Marines off of the map rather than the more risky try and end the game thing. So that may have been a mistake. We'll have to see if Saunamen are able to come back. They're not doing too badly right now. I think the Aliens did a good job capitalizing in terms of cleaning the Marines off the map, but I feel like maybe it would have behooved them to assist out to another res location, like over here in Pipeline, or Wob's got his music on the loop, or over here in Subsector. So I don't know. The new patch, there's a 24-hour streamathon. That's great. The The hell Summer Cup's going on? What are you doing 24-hour streaming? But Felix cleaned out here in the middle, so Alien's gonna be in a bit of trouble if they don't get some skulks here. But they got him. Llama's screwed. Look at this. He's dead. So one of the reasons the aliens might not have assisted out to like pipeline or something is that this balance patch that we have going for the NSL Summer Cup, the cost of harvesters for the aliens was changed from 8 to 12. So now you can't just spam those pretty much anywhere you want. It used to be the case that, you know, buy a harvester or something. It doesn't cost very much, but now it's a little more expensive. You want to save your alien team resources for other stuff. We have aliens coming in from both sides to come bite down these marines. Two of the aliens cleaned up by Valda with an excellent shooting. Mauga taking out Tane, Valda the last remaining survivor, and stays alive for quite a while thanks to the med spam. But the med spam is not enough, and we see the aftermath of that. Fairly bloody. Where's the Drifter going? Let's follow the Drifter to the Skulk. Where's the Skulk? I'm lost. Let's head to double where there's a fight going on. Llama and we in here cleaned up the harvester, so this is bad for the aliens, losing double. Oh, and here come the skulks just swarming in. Llama and we doing a nice last stand in that corner. Llama with the med spam again, alive for a while, but bloody aftermath again. We see Marines dead. So Marines have been doing some good last stands, but this is a little tough for them to capitalize. Tane gets his shotgun and he inaugurates it by killing Swak. It looks like we just lost a harvester because it was really hurt, and then off the infestation. If this infestation had spread a little further, that harvester could have survived. And Tane quick building the power, so we're probably going to see a phase gate in here. We have phase tech upgraded for the Marines a little while ago, and some skirmishing and system waypointing. Saunamen and Valda, or Lipa and Valda, trying to hold this to keep the aliens from moving around the map. This is an important transit point. We see both Felix and Beta get caught trying to move through this room. They're just picked off by the Marines. So that's some really good strategic positioning from the Marine team, cutting down the alien maneuvering options, while meanwhile they establish this phase gate, and that's some excellent shotgunning and pistoling. We take the pistol to Swak and removes him. So now the aliens are going to be in some deep doo-doo, maybe regretting not going for the quick kill when they hurt this command center. Still at 57%, so base rush is still in the cards if they wanted to, but it's going to be much harder now that the beacon is there, and even now that the phase gate is there. Some nice scans from the commander going down so that the Marines know what they're getting into. Marines have also done a great job taking the map. You see they have 5 extractors right now. You can't actually see that because that would be really tough to count while I have that mini-map open briefly, but they're going down from 5 down to 4, or briefly up to 6, but down to 5 and then down to 4 once this thing's dead. So not too bad with the aliens biting this down, but again, aliens just really have nothing now that they lost double. They're building this right now, but not looking good for them. They've killed 7 extractors, and holding double for so long was helping keep them at parity for with the Marines after that sort of crazy base rush. But after that, it's not looking so great for the aliens. Actually, I should pull that chart up again in a sec. What do we have here? We have Tane killing literally everybody in the hive until Duplex spawns out of the egg. So Tane can't keep this up forever. He's trying to go for the upgrades, but no, that doesn't happen. He had to reload, and so that's really unfortunate. It didn't get a whole lot out of that attack except for killing a couple aliens, and lost a shotgun from it, so it might not have been the greatest thing. It did distract the aliens a bit, I suppose, and really those 2 kills slowed down the aliens in terms of stuff, but other than that, not much. So we have Weapons 2 started. We have Weapons 2, Armor 1, or sorry, Weapons 1, Armor 1 already, and no crazy advanced tech from the Marines except, of course, the phase gates. And Marines really spreading out across the map. We see 1 in C12, 2 in Y junction, 2 in system waypointing, sort of. This is going to be Flashpoint pretty soon. We have nice cleaning up. Yavil got Tane while Llama was a little too late. Managed only to avenge his brother, and great job cleaning up Lipa here. That means they'll be able to take this extractor down before it's even built. They're not going to even bother, of course. Much better choice to attack this phase gate. I definitely agree with that. Marines are going to have to counter push into the hive because they're too far away to do anything about that phase gate going down, and I guess they're going to try and get the upgrades or something. I suspect they're not going to be able to take the hive down with just 3 people, 2 with shotguns, and really the Marines just getting embroiled in a fight here. This is a really bad position for the Marines right now. They're losing their men in this hive. He's going to get cleaned up, no problem. Valda's not gonna, yeah, he doesn't even get a kill. Their Marines do still have double, that's a good thing, but they've lost their phase gate, which is what they were using to hold double. Wobb's gonna be able to just chew on this stuff all day. He's gonna get big heaping mouthfuls of metal, swallowing it down and shitting out calculators. And then over here we have Swaks biting down another extractor. So looking fairly bad for the Marines in terms of map control, pushing out through Topo now and trying to head back here. If Tane knew what's good for him, he'd build this phase gate that I was about to say was surely going to appear. Instead, he's pushing forward and trying to clear things out for his allies. And luckily for the Marines, the aliens sort of headed to the left when that happened. We have a fade now up. I guess the aliens are pulling out so they can fade egg. I gotta say I disagree with this. I'm not sure if they knew. They probably didn't know that phase gate was going up. Maybe they could have heard the building being dropped, but I suspect they didn't know. If they had known, I'm sure they would have probably rushed in and tried to stop that from going up. Instead, it was just a matter of timing. It's just really unlucky that the aliens decided to fade, because they had enough resources, right? They faded as soon as they had the resources. It's really unlucky that their 40 resource tick was when this thing was going up right over here. So that's... they paid for that in map control. Certainly, the Marines get to save their extractors. They get to set up their phase gate. And now they're sitting pretty, even though these fades are out on the field. We have the fade explosion, as people tend to refer to it. I prefer to call it a fade explosion. Valdo taking some serious damage, but Felix still has to get out of there. Just gotta let his allies clean it up. Even the med spam isn't enough to protect you from fades. What is Swak doing? He's getting ready to ambush? Where'd he go? He ran to double. Let's follow Swak. Excellent, but Tane just died, so I should really be paying attention to the fight. They're in the base, probably gonna force a beacon if they're, nope, they're not brazen enough to force a beacon, which is a good idea. They probably don't know where Lei and, oh no, no kidding, they don't know where Leipa and we are. We was excellently hiding in this vent and caught, what's his name? Caught Beta, I guess, is the dead one, out as a fade. And killed the fades. So that's a huge pickoff for Saunamen. Extremely good positioning on their part. They knew these fades were in the base, they would be coming out. And instead of these Marines booking it back to base, what they did, they hid here. They blocked one in the doorway and then one in the vent. And that's what it took to take out one of those fades. So excellent play by Saunamen there. Duplex really caught with their pants down. In fact, had they pushed this more... and force the beacon, then those Marines would have been out of there. Once they hear the beacon, then they can run, and that would have been a safe escape. Of course, there's no way for Duplex to have known there was a trap waiting for them. Felix almost getting cut out, that's bad. But, just excellent play all around. And the lesson there is, like, look, if your opponent's not beaconing, if you got two fades in the base and there's, like, one guy spawning here, your opponent's not beaconing, often aliens are going to get worried. They're like, oh, if they're not beaconing, they probably got, like, people coming, or they're planning on killing us or something. They've got something planned. But in this case, the not beaconing was just to fake out the aliens and get them to run away without having to actually beacon. And so that was really good play by Saunamen. And, man, just expert caliber play. Right there, Swak getting caught as a lurk. This is kind of an ugly place for lurks to be. It's got high ceilings, so obviously this doesn't have high ceilings. He's perching over here and inspecting these people. This place has high-ish ceilings, but you have to get down the really narrow corridor if you want to get out of here. So the Marines know exactly where you're going to be heading when you're leaving. So that's bad. Aliens. 4-pack of them taking out, I should use this thing so when I move my camera it sticks, taking out these extractors. Marines down to 5, gonna be down to 4 soon. Aliens still at 1, so aliens, I don't know how their res flow has been so good despite having like no harvesters. They've been at like 1 or 2 for quite a while. Every once in a while at 3. Obviously they had the double for a while in the beginning of the game, but man, just aliens have enough resources to make whatever it is they want to happen, which in this case is of course fades. Fades are going to come in. This is going to be a pitched fight. They just take some damage. Don't get any swipes in on the Marines. Another 2 Marines coming in. That's going to force those fades off completely, and that was an excellent fight for Saunamen. Great position there. Fades are going to have to go back to base or something. They might have regen is what I don't think they have regen. I think they probably have carapace. But 0 Marines have died so far, just this death ball moving into double, and not looking good for the aliens. Instead, they're going to counter push down here to the base. The phase gate's long gone. I'm not sure I missed it when it went away, but the Marines are just fast building out phase gate. Are they going to be able to get back to base in time? They were going through the command station. That's really interesting. This is a clusterfuck of epic proportions. 2 Marines down. Felix is down as a fade, so... really, the unfortunate thing about that attack for Duplex is that it didn't pay off, right? Like, you don't get anything much for killing Marines if they can recover their weapon and they haven't bought a jetpack. And, of course, they can definitely recover their weapon if it's dropped right here. That's not very tough. In fact, the Marine can just spawn and then go pick up his weapon. He can be like, hey, this feels kind of warm. I wonder who was using it before. Oh, right, that was me in an earlier life before I got reincarnated. Because, of course, natural selection is a very Buddhist game. You get reincarnated every time you... I guess Buddhism isn't really reincarnation, sort of. It's except for the Dalai Lama. Think about Hinduism. This is a very Hinduism game. No aliens with multiple arms yet, though. That's interesting. Some alien needs multiple arms. Maybe like a gene stealer in Warhammer. No human-shaped aliens. That'd be stupid. So, the powers hurt. I'm not sure why I'm circling random things. I just like doing it because I can. But yeah, that was a really painful fight for these aliens. This base rush didn't work out at all. They were trying to catch the Marines out of position, but the Marines just, they were exactly where they wanted to be. They just quick built that phase gate in double, and boom, back to base. Here's an interesting thing. So they got this phase gate up here to try and hold pipeline, and also to hold C12. C12 actually kind of a tough thing to hold, even though it's so fairly close to your base. And so that's what they did, and then the aliens are moving in us. So it's looking better and better for the Marines. They're up to 7 extractors, and like with the aliens, every once in a while losing a fade, they're, I think, really going to start paying for not having like any resources on the map. And there's a skulk down. Wob probably easily going to kill Wee. He's got to reload now, but once the reload stops, Wob's out of there. That's the thing. You got to be careful with your phase. You don't want to lose them. Here's the enzyme. Finally, the swipes cleaning up. So look, the power's out. Let's go into the dark. I like how atmospheric everything is when the lights are out until the emergency stuff kicks in, which is never, I guess. There we go. And back to the thing. So I mean, Alien's not doing a terrible job of taking down the Marine extractors once they get up. The problem is that the Marines are just getting so many extractors up that the Aliens spend 100% of their time trying to take them down. They still can't make it happen. We have sentries being laid down here. This is not a bad place for them to shoot these Aliens. I wonder if they're going to shoot the clogs. The answer is no. Sentries do not see clogs as combatants. They adhere to the Geneva Convention. The clog is a non-combatant. The sentry will refuse to fire. A very moral machine, the sentry gun. Of course, in the future, all machines will be designed to follow morality. This is after the robot uprising of 2213, in which most humans were killed, and many others were converted to half robot, half human. It was a pretty terrible thing. But we're past that now. We use nanites for everything, and nanites have morality chips installed. Morality chips and Dorito chips. There's just a lot of chips going on. Look at the drifter. It's just hanging out. He's a drifter. Here's a fight. Boom. Oh man, excellent. I was going to say excellent. Javiel went down. I thought the second person went down, but this is a drifter. Marines really welding each other up here. You would expect nothing less than excellent teamwork from the Saunamen. They spend so much time hanging out in the sauna that they have no problems just welding each other, sticking things up each other's butts. That's how it works. And Fade's coming in again, trying to clean out these Marines who are right outside their base. Mauga almost gets caught on something. Oof, oof. That's really dangerous. And yeah, Aliens certainly on the back foot, losing their only other extractor, still down on 1 extractor. They've got 2 fades. Felix having died a while ago, and yeah, this is here's Swak. Where is he going? Whoop, he's up here. He's still in the vent. This is just cat and mouse. Parasites, and here comes Beta. Any fights? Any fights happening? Looking for a fight? There's a fight over on the left. Let's go there. It's not a fight as much. Whoa, I was about to say it's not a fight so much as it's a gangbang, but no, Wob is destroyed. Wob, the Fate, is killed by some excellent shooting by Leipa, and so that's a nice pickoff for the Marines, and things are looking really nice for them now. It's gonna look at Wob is at 8. Felix is at 9. None of these aliens have any team or personal resources. Oh man, jeez, the entire alien team fucking massacred by the Saunamen in here with their shotguns. This might be the end, my friends. I'm having trouble seeing the aliens come back from this. We've got weapons 3 upgrading. We have armor 2 already. We have advanced weapons upgraded, and Duplex calls GG. That's what I was expecting. Nice game there. I hope you all enjoyed that. That was an excellent play by both teams. Oh, Duplex almost pulled that out in the beginning when they rushed the command center. Probably kicking themselves for not pushing it, but I really enjoyed that game. So stay tuned for games 2 through 3 and 4. And by stay tuned, I mean probably I'll put them on YouTube. So go watch those.